What lies at the edge of the universe? Is there a wall, a void, or something far more mysterious? Today, we're diving into one of the greatest cosmic questions of all time. Buckle up, this journey will bend your mind. What is the universe's edge? Okay, let's clear up a common misconception about the edge of the universe. When we talk about it, we're not imagining some kind of cosmic wall or a boundary you could bump into, like the edge of a map. Instead, what we're really referring to is the limit of the observable universe. Think of it as a cosmic horizon. This horizon is defined by how far light has had time to travel to reach us since the Big Bang, which happened about 13.8 billion years ago. Because the universe has been expanding all this time, that light has traveled an incredible distance, approximately 46.5 billion light-years in every direction from us. So, we're at the center of this enormous sphere of things we can currently see. But what lies beyond this 46.5 billion light-year radius? That's where things get really interesting, and the honest answer is, we don't know for sure. It's not that we believe the universe suddenly stops there. It's simply that light from anything farther away hasn't had enough time to reach us yet. So, it's out there, beyond our current view, a vast unknown waiting to be explored, perhaps by future generations with even more powerful telescopes. Is there an actual edge? Alright, let's try to wrap our heads around the shape of the universe, and why it likely doesn't have a simple edge. Current scientific models suggest that the universe isn't like a finite object floating in empty space with a defined boundary. Instead, a helpful analogy is to think of the surface of a balloon. Now, the surface of a balloon is finite, you could measure its total area. However, if you were an ant, walking on that surface, you could walk and walk and walk, and you'd never reach an edge where you fall off. You'd just keep going around the balloon. Similarly, some fascinating theories propose that our universe might have a similar kind of geometry. It could be finite in its total volume, but without any actual boundaries or edges. And here's where it gets really mind-bending. If you could somehow travel in a straight line for an incredibly, almost unimaginable distance, some of these theories even suggest that you might eventually loop back around and end up right back where you started, just like walking all the way around the Earth. So, while the universe is vast beyond our comprehension, it might not have an end in the way we typically imagine. Expanding universe. Let's try to visualize the expansion of the universe, because it's a bit counterintuitive. Imagine the universe isn't just stuff moving through space, but rather that space itself is stretching and growing. Think of it like raisin bread dough rising in an oven. The raisins, representing galaxies, aren't actively moving through the dough. Instead, the dough itself is expanding, carrying the raisins farther apart. That's kind of what's happening with galaxies in our universe. They're riding this wave of expanding space. Now, here's the really mind-blowing part. The farther away a galaxy is from us, the more space there is between us and it. That's stretching. This means that the more distant galaxies appear to be receding from us at increasingly faster speeds. In fact, for the most distant galaxies we can observe, the expansion of space is so rapid that they are moving away from us faster than the speed of light. This doesn't violate Einstein's theory of relativity because it's the space between us that's expanding faster than light, not the galaxies themselves moving through space. The consequence of this is profound. Some galaxies are already so far away and receding so quickly that the light they emit will never, ever reach us. They are, in a very real sense, forever beyond our observable horizon. What could be beyond? So, with all this talk about the limits of what we can see, the big question remains, what exactly lies beyond our observable universe? One possibility, and perhaps the simplest to imagine, is that it's just more of the same cosmic tapestry we see around us. Think of an endless expanse of stars, galaxies clustered together in vast structures, and all the other cosmic wonders that our telescopes currently reveal, stretching on and on forever. It would be a universe unimaginably larger than the portion we can currently access with our instruments. However, the possibilities don't stop there. Some of the most cutting-edge theories in cosmology open up even more mind-bending scenarios. What if beyond our observable horizon lie entirely different universes, each with its own unique set of physical laws? Could there be other dimensions that we can't directly perceive? Perhaps the fundamental rules that govern our reality aren't universal and change as you venture far enough beyond our cosmic neighborhood. The truth is, we simply don't know, and we might never have the ability to directly observe what lies beyond our current cosmic limits. But this very mystery is part of what makes studying the universe so captivating. One thing is undeniably clear: the cosmos is far bigger, infinitely stranger, and filled with more profound mysteries than humanity has ever conceived. It's a humbling and awe-inspiring thought that our current understanding is just a tiny glimpse into a reality that continues to surprise and challenge our imaginations. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, what we see is just a tiny sliver of a vast cosmic ocean. What's at the edge of the universe? Maybe the real answer is the limit of our imagination. Don't forget to like, comment your theory below, and subscribe for more deep space wonders from Deep Space Diaries. See you in the stars.